Happy Tuesday. If you're already here, I am going to wait a few minutes before doing our experiment today. So I will continue working on some modeling paste embossing, if that's what you call it. Maddie, hello. I am trying to decide on which stencil I like. I'm gonna show you guys, see. Just while we're getting ready for a few more people to get on, I am finishing some seed packets. I'm adding some modeling paste like embossing on a few of the areas, and I can't decide which stencil I like best, so if you want to vote below, even if you're watching the replay. Let's see, I'll try to hold them so I can hold them all. Can I do that? I think I know which one I like, but these are going to have some inking. They're going to have a cute little bunny stamp and some like stickers. I can show you what the final looks like in just a minute if you want to see that before you vote. But I can't tell, I think, okay, so we'll call this the brick. We'll call the middle the flowers or the vines. And then like the pebbles. I think I like the middle. Yeah, Carla, I think I do too. I think the other ones are a little too, like, I guess, bold. I am going to be adding color to them, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I like the flower vine. So, but let me know. I like to hear your feedback. I'll show you what the final looks like. Since I already liked the flower vine, that's what I'm going with right now. But of course, it seems like a bunch of you already think that as well. And in case you haven't seen what the final looks like, I'll show you. But it'll be something like this. Little bunny stamp, maybe a little sticker. I might go with butterflies rather than the flower. I'm not really sure. Well, actually, you know what? I think it makes sense to have flowers because it's a seed packet. So that's kind of what it will look like. I had not added color to this one, did I? No, I added some shimmer spray. Actually, real quick, I'm going to add color to that one too, just to see. I'm obsessed with this pink, so I feel like I have to use the pink. If it doesn't look good, then that's okay. We can add a different color. I'll just kind of lightly go over it because I don't want it to be white. But I have this entire month of Patreon all organized right now, so that's good. Something like this. I don't know. I'll play around with it. The pink's pretty light, but anyways, that's what I got going on. I think everyone already likes the flowers, the vines, whatever. Oh, fun. That's cool that you used modeling paste for the first time. Tracy, hello. Well, let's see. I'll wait for just another minute. I'll do one more of these seed packets and then we can get right into using some alcohol inks. This will be more of an experiment for a future month's project because I already have this month kind of all figured out, but if you weren't on yesterday's live, I think it was recommended to me to try alcohol inks. I can't remember. Or maybe I came up with the idea. I can't remember. But we talked about it yesterday on the live. And I was very excited to try. So I think I have everything that I need. Okay. Only need to make 80 more of these. So Carolyn, hello. Yeah, you know what? The vines... so much more kind of like, I guess, dainty. That's not really the word I'm going for. Softer. I think someone else said that. Okay. come back to this a different time of the day. Let me just wipe down the modeling paste real fast. At least a little bit. Well, it's quite messy. All right. Okay, I will preface this with I haven't worked with alcohol inks a lot. So maybe if anyone can tell me, will my area be protected with this? No, I probably need a bigger. What's the best, I guess, kind of thing to use to protect your desk when you're using alcohol inks? I wonder if I should get some more saran wrap. It seems like saran wrap would be fine. I don't really have anything else. So let me see what you guys say, and then we'll get right into it. Ooh, do I have a brown paper bag? I probably do. Okay, tin foil. Okay, all these things. You know what? Yeah. What do I have in here? I'm just gonna add some paper, and I'll try to mostly work. I probably do have a brown paper bag somewhere that would probably work, but do I want to go get it is the problem. If I find that I'm not able to stay on my plastic, then I'll get something else. I do have some gloves. And so, hello, welcome. Also, just kind of in case anyone's new, this is not really a tutorial. We're just hanging out on this live stream. So if you can't exactly see what I'm doing, and if you want to see a tutorial from me after I figure it out, I can film a tabletop view of that for you. But I am going to be using, I have these leftover pieces of, it's not acetate, it's transparency films. So I guess we'll see how they work with alcohol inks. And I just had a bunch of these strips left over, so I wanted to add some ink, maybe some clear stickers, just to see if we could come up with something. I think I'm going to cut them in half and use them as pockets, but you could probably make all kinds of things. I have little strips too, and so we're just experimenting because I have alcohol ink, so why not? I do have a little spray bottle that has alcohol, I forgot what you call it, but alcohol in it. And I don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. Painter's cloth. I don't have that. Okay. All right, well, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna just try to make this work. I do know how bad alcohol ink can dye your hands, so I do have a glove. I have the Ranger alcohol inks. That's what I'll be using. Let's see, I think, trying to think, I don't exactly know when I'll be using these. So we'll just experiment with some basic colors. I'll probably use these when I do my rainbow month. So, yeah. The only thing is they're just like in these little bottles. So I guess maybe it makes sense to just put like a little puddle down and then just smudge this in. Smush, the smushing technique, I think it's called. Normally I look up videos on how to use this stuff, but I just want to experiment. You know what's funny? On Facebook, I saw an ad. It was someone using a little miniature watercolor tin kind of thing. And they were basically doing like it kind of looked like a sponsored video, but it was for Facebook or for TikTok, or it was like vertical. Anyways, and this girl used a little watercolor tin from Temu. It was so cute and miniature. She clips it on like an art book, and she used like acrylic paint and watered it down. And I don't know, I guess if you have art knowledge, like technically you're not supposed to really water down acrylic paints. You can water down watercolors, this and that. I don't follow rules, but this is just the rules. And oh my gosh, people were tearing this girl apart because one, she used acrylic paints in a tin, which like I never follow art rules. I would do that and I would just wash it out, but people are like, you can't wash that out of the tin, or they're like, it's not airtight, so your acrylic paint is just gonna get wasted. That's stupid. And then she actually responded and she was like, well, I wasn't aware of these rules. She's like, and I'm actually pretty happy that I wasn't aware of these rules, because that kind of gives me more flexibility and freedom to just play around and do what I want with my art supplies. And then people were like, well, sure, nice excuse, but you should still be educated so that you can have quality end results. And even if you know the rules, you can still like not follow them if you stay within the guidelines. And oh my gosh, I mean, she had so many negative comments, and I was just like, dang, this is why I probably would never post on Facebook. Facebook people are so mean. Sometimes on Instagram too, but mostly Facebook. Anyways, sorry, that was a rant, but that was all to say that I don't know what I'm doing with these alcohol inks, and I'm just going to play around with them. But I do try to take your advice. So if I'm doing something and you're like, oh, try this or try that, I always feel like I take that into account. But these people were not just giving advice. They were being really mean to her. And I was like, dang. Because I thought she had such a cute end result. Like, it was cute. Okay, I got my gloves on, or at least one. But let me see if anyone did say, because like I said, I'm not sure if I just smush it on. I don't know, like, what the best way would be. Okay, I've never seen alcohol inks on transparency, then I'm eager to see the results. Yeah, I know, I am too, because I started thinking about that. I was like, oh, I don't know if this will be, like, porous enough. I do know that with alcohol inks and with every art supply, there are like different materials that work good together. Those types of rules, like, I don't really call those rules, but it is nice to know those things, because like, I don't know, but I still want to play around with it. I don't, it's fine if it doesn't work out. But okay. Oh, I water down acrylic paint all the time. I do too, man. But anyways. Hi, Rhoda. You're not late. We're actually barely getting started. Okay, so let's try these out. Susan, hello. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I'm like feeling nervous to get started because I don't really know what I'm doing. Ooh, I'm gonna do this pink, orange, yellow. I'm missing one. Red, I think was red. These are colors that I just used from Kara Brandon's her junk journal kit. And then there's one that is silver. Okay. So we will use at least all warm colors. Like, there's certain things that I'm like, okay, it makes sense. Things are probably gonna look better if you follow certain, like, I guess, guidelines. But anyways. Okay. So we'll do a little. I just don't know how these work. Okay, we're just gonna start out. Oh, right. And then I guess if I want to use, this is just alcohol, and that can like thin it out. So let's see. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna put a little alcohol on here. We're gonna do like a smushing technique and just see if we can get some cool look to it. I don't know for sure. I feel like someone told me that sometimes, oh, what was it? Okay, so far this looks cool. Oh, do you guys remember I made, or no, I didn't make, hang on, what were they called? I had a month where we had these glass, I can't think of what it's called. Oh my gosh, I don't know what I'm trying to think of. Anyways, we did something like this. They were these circle like see-through tags, and it was supposed to look like, never mind, I can't think of it. Anyways, I feel like I remember that maybe this won't dry down all the way, but you could put clear tape over it, but let's find out anyways. Have you seen people making the fake vintage tape? If you're talking about like the Tim Holtz kind, I did that a couple years ago, if that's what you're talking about. But I didn't do it, I think I used alcohol pens, and I've done it with, what else? Yeah, I think that's what you're talking about. But I didn't do it on transparencies or like acetate. I did it on something else. I can't remember. Oh, I think I just did it on regular tape. And that did actually dry down, so. Okay. We got this. It's kind of hard to like show you what this looks like too. I'm gonna let the colors kind of move around. And I know I could add more alcohol ink and then let it like pool around too. I don't think I'm gonna add red actually. I sort of like how this looks, but maybe I'll add a little drop extra of each color to make it move around, kind of like a watercolor, I guess. Ooh, that's fun. I do wish that you could see this a little bit better, but like I said, if this turns out okay, I can do more of a tabletop view. I don't exactly know what I'm doing, but I will say these colors look good together, so sometimes I feel like following those types of things, like, I don't know, I feel like you could either go about it with using a bunch of colors that are like all warm or all cool, or you could use colors that are opposites, and it could look cool either way. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm just gonna have to let this out and let it dry. Because I don't know. Okay, so I will say that when I just sprayed the last alcohol spray, it does kind of like make it disappear. I don't know if that makes sense, but so far it looks actually really cool. And I feel like embellished with a pocket, it could look really cool too. Let's take, I have these little strips, so I'm guessing people have been making like tape out of these little strips too, like the basically like the vintage cellophane tape. And if I had like a brown, that would probably give it more of a vintage look, but let's just do like the yellows and oranges because that works too. Okay, so it is already like, okay, it's actually already kind of dry on my plastic thing here. Let's see what happens when I add more alcohol. Will that kind of wake it up? I should put 2 gloves on actually, because I'm realizing that I am using this hand, and I do know that this will stain your hands like crazy. Also, if you're giving me any advice, I'll catch up on the comments in a sec here, if I didn't see anyone's comments. I am obsessed with Tim Holtz cello tape though, so, but the thing I didn't like about making my own tape was I hated storing it. It would lose its stickiness after a while, and I don't know, I didn't like it. So I would way rather spend a little money on some that's already made, like manufactured nicely. But, ooh, stained glass windows. That is what I was thinking of. Oh my gosh, I could not get it down. I'm just add a little bit more yellow on this one little piece. I'll try to hold it up in a minute too. It is at least drying already on the plastic bag. My words are really not coming to me today. Oh, I gotta see if Dawn responded. I will say that a few people yesterday were talking about boo-boo tape. I still don't know what that is, and I was curious. Is that, yeah, I don't know. Okay, this is fun. A little too orangey to be like vintage, and again, I feel like I need to hold up paper for you to see it, probably. I just don't want to get it everywhere. Okay. I mean, it's definitely a cool way to use up your little strips of acetate, or I don't know if acetate would respond differently. I will say I can see in person where I sprayed the alcohol onto the strip here, and I don't love that. I mean, you could play with it and have fun with it, but I'm going to avoid that next time. Oh, do you see those little circles? Because I think it kind of thins it out. So I won't do that again, at least onto here, but that's how we learn, is by trying it out. Let me see if I can, again, kind of wake this up. And then I think it's better to keep my caps open so that I can reach for them. Ooh, in a minute, let's go ahead and use some of the silver, because I heard that that has a really cool metallic kind of feel to it. Okay, honestly, I like when you just have it on the plastic bag and then you like smush your thing into it. That's the look I like. It looks really fun. And maybe it would look cool to do extra layers of it, I guess. So here, I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna add a little more pink. Man, I feel like you could go through this alcohol ink really quickly because I've gotta keep adding it. But I knocked that over, and I should probably clean that up right away. That wasn't good. I did bring like some cleaner. I just don't want it to, I don't want it to ruin my disc. So I wonder if, is alcohol what takes it off? Let's see. Oh yeah, okay, that's good to know. So that makes more sense to me too now that I used the alcohol to clean up some on my desk. So that's, okay, so it's just like watercolors and water. It's going to thin it out or make it kind of disappear. So I'll keep that in mind. And then I was gonna take this again, since I didn't like the little circles that it put on here, and I'm going to put it back on like another layer. I'm gonna do both sides too, because I feel like, oh, it looks cool when you do both sides. And again, this is something that I think you'll just have to do in person to get a good look at what it looks like. But when I did both sides, it almost looks like there's two layers. I don't think you'll be able to see it on camera, but anyways, it's looking really cool. Fun. Okay, I'm gonna put this one down. I'm just not sure, what the drying time will be, or again, if it does dry all the way down or if it doesn't. I am hoping that one of these dries while we're on here, because I wanted to try adding some clear stickers, but what if I also added a clear sticker before dipping it in? Okay, so those are a couple things. I want to try clear stickers before and after, and I want to try the silver. So I'm going to see about, actually, I'm gonna grab, over the weekend, I organized a bunch of stickers and embellishments in this. So I'm gonna grab some from here. I have not labeled them yet though. That's the only thing. Ooh, pretty. We have little butterflies, could probably work really well. Let me just see. Okay, let me grab one or two. I have a feeling that doing the sticker first is not going to give a good effect, but I want to try it still. if I can. Actually, let me see. I have these really pretty floral stickers, but they are pretty big. I think they'd be too wide for this. But it could be fun. Okay, sorry, let me think this through. If you were going to use this as belly bands, instead of sticking the sticker on, you could just like staple it on. I'm debating on what to do. Sorry, I'm overthinking this. Well, I think this could be really cool. I think you'd have to staple the sticker on, or maybe I could have added glue. I don't know, but you'll get the idea. Like this, I have to, I need more paper. Hang on. Okay. So, if this was going to be vertical, see how the sticker is a little wider than the strip, but I like that, honestly. So that's fun. Then let's go ahead and take some butterfly stickers first. A little hard with gloves on, but I don't want to keep taking them off and putting them on. Maybe I need to. There we go. Oops. Okay. So now we can see what it will look like to have the stickers on first. Okay, now I'm going to add some more. You know what? I'm going to come down here and add some blue. I'm going to add a blue, and there is a teal. Also, I wish I could bring you in a little bit more. Okay. Well, we'll try that. Oh my gosh, I wouldn't have been surprised if I had just spilled this ink everywhere. These colors are super dark. I don't want them to be really dark, so it is fun experimenting, Bex. Okay, so I wonder if I did that first, and then I also added it to my paper first, if it wouldn't give like those dots. Okay. Oh, fun, because then it gives it, oh, pretty, more room to like move around. It's like looser. Okay, okay, and then you can kind of let it move around, sort of like a watercolor. Fun. I think it kind of works with having the stickers on first, actually. Okay, this is going to be real messy now. So I'm just going to do the other side in the same blue because I want to use it up. And then I'm trying not to mix the two. Next time I'll have like two different areas maybe. But I'm going to try the silver a little bit because I think that'll give a cool metallic look. We'll put it on here. Oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah. The metallic is really fun. I'll hold this up in a minute. I'm gonna put a little bit of the metallic on here. I guess you don't need much, and that's one thing with learning how to use it. I definitely think the metallic gives it a really cool look. Maybe next time I won't do it where the butterflies are. Okay, this might be hard to hold up. Well, when it starts to dry, I'll hold it up with something underneath it, like a paper, I mean. Let me do some more of that. And smush it in like that. Fun. Okay, yeah, I definitely think working in layers is kind of the best way to go about this. This is fun. I could see myself wanting to make lots of these for sure. But it's a messy thing, so you kind of have to be in the mood for a messy project. Yeah, I will definitely, oh, that is really cool. Okay, that makes me wonder if there's more metallic colors available, because that right there is making it really fun. Okay. Now let me try to hold this up for you. Oh my gosh, yeah, with the metallic colors, I already want to go look and see if there's more metallic colors. It's a little hard to see what it really looks like on camera, but it looks really cool. Ah, I'm trying not to mix. Yeah, not the easiest to film, but, and I think, I have an itch, oh my gosh. I think that it would make sense if you're gonna add clear stickers to add them after, but of course you could see what you like. I just like how the background, oh my gosh, yeah, this looks so cool. This almost reminds me of like a beachy kind of look. And if you did more of a gold or a warm metallic with the blue, I feel like that would really give it a nice beachy vibe. That's so fun. I like that. Boy, my hands are dirty, messy. So next time that I do this, I'll probably just work with similar colors at once, because I think that makes more sense. Well, that's super fun. Oh, sorry if you're just coming in. Yeah, I'm glad someone answered. Just using transparency film cutoffs that I had available. Oh, Sandra, I was actually thinking that with the bigger stickers that I could cut them in half. So that's a way that you could do it as well. I like that idea. But I do think if I was going to use it as a belly band, that I like the idea of having it be bigger than the strip, but either of those would look really cool. I'm just reading through the comments real fast. And hello if I haven't said hi to you. Oh, okay, Jen. I've seen Tim Holtz in the past use photo paper. You're right. You know what? Yes, because a long time ago, I tried to use regular paper with alcohol inks, and I remember being like, oh, this is silly. Why do people even like alcohol inks? Because it soaks right into it. I'm pretty sure that's what happens. But with photo paper, it's the right consistency. That's not the word, but... So that makes me wonder now, because I feel like somewhere along the lines I have photo paper for this. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna take a little look. I do. Oh, I do. Yep. That's right. Why do I have photo paper, you ask? For this. That I forgot about 25 years ago. Literally 25. By the way, guys, I gotta tell you this. Yesterday, I went on an ordering spree. I got some of the coolest like luggage tags and things like that that I am going to be using for next month for May, because I'm going to be doing like going on vacation theme, and I'm so excited. But this month's going to be cool too. But I'm always getting ahead of myself. Okay, I'm going to do, oh yes, I remember Yuppo paper. I do remember, because for a while I was in the card making gang, and they would do a lot of this. Okay, Sandra, alcohol inks works on any non-porous surface. That makes sense. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this up real quick. My photo paper, 8.5 by 11. That would mean 5.5 is half. And 4.25 would be half. So I almost feel like I could, these strips would probably work really well for my rainbow month, which is in June. But because I'm excited about them, I could probably also make it work for my going on vacation theme if I were doing more of this one and make it look like kind of an ocean, because I feel like ocean kind of goes along with the idea. Okay. Now that this is all dirty, let me flip it over and let's pick one color. What colors do I want to work with? Okay, I'll wait for a quick sec. Do you want me to do the warm colors, the pink, orange, the yellows, or do you want me to work with the cool tones? So the blues, the teals, the silvers. Warm or cool? Warm, warm, or cool? I am going to use the photo paper that I just cut up and make like some journaling cards, or these could be backgrounds for a card or something like that. I'm gonna wait for a minute. Warm or cool? Warm, warm, or cool? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, these, I really like these. Oh yeah. And they're drying really good. Okay. And I definitely think I already learned a few things that will make it look better in the future. I really do like the pinks and oranges. Cool. We got a cool, we got a warm. I'll wait till a couple more people answer, and then let's see. I have lots of stickers that would work well for these. In fact, I'm going to, while I'm waiting for a couple more. Oh yeah, let's try these. These are really pretty. I think they came from Temu. Well, actually they came from Lori, but I think she got them from Temu. And they are really pretty metallic flowers in all different colors. So I think these would be a nice addition. So we'll set that over here. Okay. We got one cool, warm. You guys are making it hard for me. Yeah, okay. Okay. I'll just go ahead since I have some blue here. We'll just start with that. We have some blues. We have a green. Oh gosh, I didn't think about making sure that I have the right lid for the right ink. I'm sure it's not a big deal, but I don't want to mix them up too much. Okay, I'll start with the cools at least. Let me just get them all ready. Okay, I do think I liked when I sprayed alcohol first. Okay, we got some teal. Oh, I'll put the camera down again too, sorry. I'll try to do this. I never feel like this looks very good, but hopefully you guys can kind of get an idea of what I'm doing here. Right, we're working right here. I'm even gonna put a little green. And then, yeah, we'll just start with that, okay. Then I think I liked when I sprayed the alcohol ink on first, okay. Then I'm just going to smush my paper into it. And I don't know what kind of, I don't know if there's different qualities of photo paper, so I don't know if this will work okay or what, but so far. Okay, I feel like I need... Trying to get a little ink in like all of the spots. Okay, we got this spot right here. It definitely like soaks it up. Well, this is already really cool, honestly, if you're into this arty kind of thing. Okay, I want to add a little silver now, and so maybe I'll do that in the... Ooh, you guys will have to tell me this. Okay, I bet there's different tools that work really good, like... Yeah, like... Do you get what I'm saying? There's probably different like paintbrush tools or something to like move the color around other than my finger. Let's see if I can get some like movement with the... Okay, no, I didn't like that. That's okay though. Yeah, this is really fun. Look at that. I really like it. We'll do one more like that. And for this one, I'm gonna try to really shear out the colors. Oh, air blower. Yes. Okay, thank you. That is, I was talking about some, or, oh, you could probably do something similar with a straw, huh? Okay, I feel like you do gotta work quick though. Whoa. Oh my gosh, I'm like accidentally getting the color everywhere. Ooh. Nice. Try a little bit of... Trying to kind of move that silver around. Sorry, it's real hard for me to work at this angle, but I'm trying to kind of move the color around a little bit. I can see how like an air blower kind of thing would work. Yeah, it dries quickly. Trying to kind of make it look almost like it's what's that word, marbled, I guess you could say, but pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna do one more, but this one I am going to try and add, I'm gonna try to add a lot of alcohol onto it like after. Well, here we'll go like this. And I didn't like it before on the acetate or the transparency, but maybe it will be different on photo paper, maybe not. Oh, I knocked that one over. You need a big area. Okay, so we'll leave some white on this one and then we'll go like this. I didn't like it before, but you never know. Ooh, okay, actually. Okay, it doesn't really give much more movement, but it really does, oops. Almost you'd have to see it in person, but it adds a few really cool looking like dots. That is pretty cool. I don't think you'll be able to see on camera, but maybe. Fun. Okay, I'm gonna put that one down. This is fun because I don't get to like experiment like this very often. I feel like I'm gonna put the lids back on. I needed this today, guys. I really did. Let's try one more. And this one I'm gonna if it messes up, it's fine. I'm gonna take my photo paper, spray it, and then I'm going to, let's see, add straight onto the paper. I'm gonna use a pink too. I'm gonna do pink and silver just cause I can. Oops, and I had some ink on my glove, but that's okay. And it is like rolling up, so. Maybe some yellow. You know, just try some different techniques, why not? We'll let it roll up because that's what it wants to do. It has a mind of its own. I used a lot of alcohol ink on that one. I mean, you know, I don't love it, but. Oh, what if we now take, let's see, is there a color I didn't use that would go along with these? Actually, wait, it's actually moving around quite a bit. I wanted the colors to kind of go together, so. Yeah, I can, there's a little bit of blue getting on here for my gloves. Don't love that, but that's okay. But it is fun to play around. You know, you can just play around and, I mean, I don't love that one, but it's fun. It's still like fun to do. We'll just lay you flat there. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna see what colors I can scoop up with this last little strip here. Oh, I have 2 of them. I'll just put that over there. There's not really too much color left on here. It's probably, now it probably will turn kind of brown because there's like all of these colors. See what time it was. Okay. Fun. All right, well, now I think that's all the time I have for playing around, but I really like this. Super fun. Bring you guys up again while I'm cleaning up here. There we go. That was really fun, guys. Sandy, hello. I'm gonna take my gloves off now. I probably shouldn't yet because I still need to clean this up. But yeah, oh, I forgot. I was gonna use one of these stickers, but that's okay. I'll use it real quick before I put all my stickers away. Well, thank you guys for hanging out and playing around. Oops. Put these stickers back. Now I need to get back to real work, but I will definitely be probably doing some more videos with these because I'm for sure going to be saving all these little strips to make either belly bands or pockets. I don't know which one yet. And I'll have to decide if I think this is going to go along better with my vacation theme month or rainbow. I feel like rainbow. It's just that I don't want to wait. I want to use the idea now. That's why I'm trying to make it work for vacation. I mean, it could, but I feel like I should. I probably have way more than enough ideas for the vacation month or travel month, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Ooh, you know what? I have been loving these little containers from IKEA. I was thinking I'll go get one to put my alcohol inks. But yeah, they are very handy actually, because I don't think I want to keep it in this container. Grab one. I have a bunch. Whoops. Broke my closet door. Yeah, I have the lids all on pretty good, so I'll just store. Yeah, shoot. Now I'm gonna want to get more of these in metallic colors. I don't know if they come in metallics, and I don't need them, but oh, nice. It fits perfectly on the edge of my container. Alrighty, rainbow. Oh yeah, sunset vacation. I like that too. And hi, Julie. How are you? I need to turn my heater off. Oh my gosh, it got hot real quick here. We'll put the alcohol away. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm going to try to finish one of these off with this sticker. Let's see here. Don't know which one. Shouldn't pick that up yet, but pretty with the sticker. Noelle, aw, darn. Well, I'll try to hold up and show you what we were playing around with here. I'm gonna need to really be careful here. Okay, we have that paper. Whew, I got really hot. Okay, so this is what we started with. The first alcohol ink, I guess, belly band. Oh, maybe we hold it up like this. I think these colors are my favorite for sure. And then I added a little sticker. So we have that. And then I did try out a few of the little strips, like you could use as a tape, or oh yeah, I have to see what Dawn said about, I think that's what she was talking about. Well, that's not really what it looks like. I don't know. Do I even know what I'm talking about? Yes. I think Dawn was the one that asked if I had made tape, and I'm guessing you're talking about this kind of tape. Or I'm guessing she was. Anyways, and then we did the cooler tones and some silvers. We'll put those on their own side. And then we gave it a try with photo paper, which I don't love as much. It's still really fun to do. I don't think that this is something I would really want to use in my journals, even though I like it and it's fun to do as an art project. I don't think I would use it in my journals. It's just not I'm not usually into like the bright colors, this kind of thing. But I do like it on the acetate because I always love any kind of see-through window. So, yep. But I would totally do both of these again just for a fun art project. And I might have to see if my kids are interested in giving it a try also. It could be fun. Very messy though, but if you have the right stuff to clean up, I think it's not too bad. Ooh, there are more metallic colors. I did some using acetate frames. Oh, frames. Cool. Well, I'll have to check that out. No, I shouldn't. I don't need to buy anything new, but Jen, the blues would be cute for travel. Water, though. I know. It really could work for both, honestly. Okay. Lots of fun ideas. Yay. Okay, guys. Well, I am going to let you go so I can get back to working on this month's Patreon packs, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will probably see you tomorrow. Bye.